Do you want to create a swag like this for a lantern using all leftover items from other projects you already may have in your home? I'm gonna show you how, stay tuned. Hello everyone, I'm Ramon and this is Ramon at Home. On this channel we talk about interior design, seasonal home decor, DIY projects and shopping tips, all on a budget so you can create a space that tells your story. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for future decorating ideas like this. On today's video, I want to show you how to create your very own swag from scratch. This is a trick I've learned from working years in the floral industry, and today I'm going to share those secrets with you. It's all made with scraps from previous projects, so I'm sure you have some laying around your house. Well, today we're going to turn all of those scraps into a beautiful swag for a lantern. If you want to watch this project, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like the video and share with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to Ramon at Home if you haven't for future decorating ideas. Let's get started. Alright, the materials we're going to use for this project are various foliages like this maple leaf. We're going to use some magnolia foliage as well as some sunflowers, a pumpkin. Our tools are wire cutters, tape for wire, scissors, various girths of wire, as well as some little flowers that are left over from other projects. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clear my table so I can show you how I've pre-wired all of these foliages. And the way you do that is you want to grab your foliage right here and you want to poke a few holes, one on each side of this stem. And the reason why you want to do that is because we're going to wire these foliages to have a longer stem. So what you want to do is you want to poke it with a really thick wire, and then you're going to insert this thinner wire that when we tape is going to create a stem on this foliage. Then what you want to do is you want to, once you have it inserted, you want to cross one to the one from the right to the left and the one the left from the right, and then you want to spin around going opposite ways, and then you're gonna spin this wire. What this is doing is creating a little stem, as you guys can see, and it'll be pliable, bendable. Once you have that stem, what you want to do is you want to tape it. You want to use this florist tape, and you can find this at your local craft store. They have them in green and they have them in brown. I always recommend that you have both colors because it really comes in handy in brown and also in green depending on the project. I want to mention that this video is sponsored by our viewers. Thank you to Monica Ramos for becoming a sponsor to this channel. I really appreciate it. So that's what it looks like. So once we have, and as you can see, I have pre-taped several of these magnolias, and I've taped some of this foliage right here, and I've taped some of this right here, and I taped the grass, and we need them to be the reason why I do this is because I need longer stems so I can attach my swag. So once we have that, what we're gonna start is with a pumpkin. What I want to do with this pumpkin, I want to explain to you is that this is going to be our stem, and everything needs to shoot upwards from it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to layer one of these big foliages like this, and I want to start building from there. You just want to see what you want to do next. Then I'm going to add a smaller one next to it. And then what I want to do is I want to add this bushel of foliage right here. And this is creating our swag that we're going to attach to our lantern. So then what I want to do is I want to add to my focal point. So I'm going to add a sunflower right here. Now it's very important that you always keep a grip right here. This is your core. This is where you want to hang on to it, and this is where all of the wires need to meet before we wire them all together. Then I'm gonna add 1/3 focal point, so I have my set of 3s and some foliages to fill in. And at this point, what you want to do is you want to grab your longest wire right here, and you want to give them a spin all together to start making them one. All right. You still don't want to let go of your core. And then what you want to do is you want to add your longest forms, and in this case we're gonna add this guy right here, and that's going to define our length. And then I have another one similar to it. right here, and that's as long as I want it because my lantern is really small. But at this point you can make them, I mean, you can make them as long as you want, as long as your wire will allow you. But at this point I just want to keep them this short right here. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add one of these magnolia foliages. I'm gonna add it all the way down here to extend that form. And then I'm going to add these little grass right here. So you just start letting your eye dictate where you want the next element to go, like that. Now I'm gonna tie this together because I want to show you guys how to do little flyaways. The flyaways is what really gives character to your swag, and is the last thing you want to add to your little swag. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bend this wire like this. I'm gonna give it probably about 3 inches. I'm gonna bend, and I'm gonna go upwards right here, and then with the rest of the wire I want to twist really tight and just leave it there because we're gonna need it to keep twisting. So we're gonna put this to the side. Now this is my favorite part. This is what I call the little flyaways. They're really small pieces of greenery or flowers that you wire on a single wire to make them fly away from the bouquet, and it's gonna give it that 3D dimensional look to it. So what we want to do is we want to grab the thinnest wire that we can find, and I can recommend you buy these wires at your local craft store. Then you're gonna have smaller clippings of flowers. So in this case I have this guy right here, and what you want to do with this is you just want to go ahead and spin around a few times on the stem, and because it is a really thin wire, it's going to stay in place, and that way it will allow you to play with it, you see. And then you add like smaller flyaways, and they add so much character to your swag. So what I'm going to do with my swag is I'm gonna add one of these flyaways right here, and I'm gonna pull it up where I want it to be, right there. And then I'm gonna add one of these foliage ones here as well. See, they just add so much character to it. And then I'm going to add a third one over here. Alright, just gotta make sure that they're long enough so they can do their thing. Like this. See, and you can just point them like that. They're so cute. And then I'm going to add a few more of these pre-wired stems. This is such an easy project, you guys. This is something you can do with your kids and get them involved. You can have them help you wire and tape. And at this point you just want to make sure that you have a fuller look to it. Then with the same wire that we put on earlier, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a really tight all the way around, and this is creating our stem right here. Alright, then we want to cut the excess of all of it right here. And to make it a unified solid stem, what we need to do is we need to tape our stem solid. Okay, so we're gonna basically tape all of this, and this is what let me tell you, when you go to the market you can see how they make these picks with basically leftover products. So all of this is done with Dollar Tree leftover product from previous projects. So sometimes we have clippings that we just don't know what to do. I always keep a little box of clippings. I mean, not a lot of them, because you don't want to keep so much clippings that you have like all these clippings just laying around. But sometimes like the really pretty ones that I like these magnolia ones, when I finished that project, I knew that those big leaves, especially big foliages, always come in handy for projects like this. So I just keep a box with little leftover foliages, because I've seen how these are done and I know I like to put my own together. So basically you have a stem like that. Okay, now what's gonna make this really pretty, after that you can fluff, like see, you can fluff all these little flyaways to fly further up. I like to have mine curl like that. Perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bow with this burlap ribbon, and I want it to be very simple, very small. So I'm gonna keep it super short because the stem is not very long. So we're gonna keep it super short just so we can attach it to our lantern with a focal point. Alright, and so we're gonna do 2 like that, and I'm gonna cut right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add some of this Dollar Tree ribbon to it, and I'm just gonna add 2 loops to it. So you wanna grab just 1 tail. We're only gonna add 1 tail to this, and then we're gonna add 2 loops. Always spin around so the pretty side shows. Like that. And we're gonna cut right here. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to use a wire to tie this together. You're gonna put that wire through the loop right here and pull back. If you guys haven't seen my video on how to tie bows, I have a video that I show you step by step how to tie 3 different bows. It's I'm gonna link it up on the iCard so you can check it out. It's 3 different types of bows. It's super fun to watch. Alright, so after that I'm just gonna give it a little fluff, and I'm going to dovetail these tails because I like it to be finished, and as I told you, I didn't want these longer tails, so I keep them super short, super simple. But just because they're short and simple doesn't mean they don't get dovetailed. It just gives them that finished look to it. On that video I was telling you about, there's how to do a funky bow. If you guys don't know how to do a funky bow, it's super fun, so I recommend you go check it out. Alright, so then with the same wire that I attach my bow, I'm going to attach it right here. And I'm gonna spin it around as tight as I can. Alright, turn it around right here, give it a few spins. And this is what our swag looks like, you guys. It's a handmade, homemade, beautiful swag. Let me attach it to the lantern and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, you guys, this is what the swag looks like. Can you believe it's all handmade with leftover stuff from the Dollar Tree? I think it's spectacular. You can recreate this swag and make it longer for a bigger lantern or other projects in your home. Leave me a comment on the comment section below if this is something you will recreate for your own decorating. So what do you guys think? Do you like this little project? Anyone can recreate this swag. Just following the steps, you can make it bigger for a bigger lantern or smaller for a smaller project. Just follow the steps and you too can create your beautiful swag from scratch. Now I'm gonna turn it over to you. Leave me a comment on the comment section below and let me know, do you decorate with lanterns? And if you do, what area in your home you place your lanterns in? I'm gonna link up on the iCard right here a playlist with all my past decorating ideas for you to be inspired by, so check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this project, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so they know about Ramon at home. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for future decorating ideas like this. Until next time, bye. So this is what the little swag looks like now put on a lantern. I think it looks absolutely spectacular, and it's all made. God, am I ever gonna get it right? Okay.